Are y'all ready for the deals?
Oh, come on! Ugh, really?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another under $5 eShop deals video, where each and every week we go through the Nintendo Switch eShop and we pick out some of the best games currently on sale, all the while staying under a budget of only $5. Now this week we actually have a lot of really high quality games on this under $5 list, with a lot of games that normally run around the $20 mark. So this is definitely a video you're going to want to stay tuned for. Now just before we actually jump into those deals, quick reminder in case you're new here to the channel that halfway through the video I'll be giving away 2 $5 eShop gift cards. If you want to participate in those giveaways in future videos, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, drop a comment down below, and then check out the next eShop deals video to find out if you won. Also, if you reach the end of the video and you're still looking for other great deals, I'll always be linking down below the latest eShop deal videos because most of those deals are actually still running today. I just don't repeat them 2 videos in a row. Now with all of that stuff out of the way, let's not waste any more time and jump into those deals. Just remember, if you are liking the content, hit that like button. Now to start off today's deals, we're starting with Dadish 3 that is getting its first major sale, dropping it by 80% to only $1.99 and will be running all the way till November 5th. Now this game can finally be called a true precision platformer with some slight puzzle solving mechanics. And this is also a game that I actually fully reviewed on the channel. I'll be linking that down below if you want to check it out. But the whole Dadish series as a whole are some pretty great platformers that really highlight the beauty of simplistic design but well executed. The only thing I do want to mention here, if you don't check out the review, is that Dadish 3 has a serious difficulty level increase above the other 2 entries. I would even go so far as to say that the difficulty level in this 3rd entry pretty much kicks off where the 2nd entry ended. However, if you're in for the challenge, well, you'll still find the same awesome Dadish humor in each one of its levels and each one of its interaction with the bosses and his various children. Overall, just a really solid, great little game, especially right now at only $2. Now, our next amazing game for today is going to be Mark of the Ninja Remastered, back to 75% off, only $4.99, and this one will be running till November 1st. Now this game is a 2D action platformer that really focuses around stealth mechanics. Now, as the title suggests, you're playing a ninja, and it's up to you to put your great skills to kill every enemy as stealthily as possible. And I've got to say, rarely has this type of gameplay been so well executed on a 2D plane. I mean, if you enjoy games like Metal Gear Solid, well then Mark of the Ninja is probably one of the closest games you'll come to in a 2D format. Now this is definitely one of those games that even at $20 was already worth the pickup, so today at only $4.99 it really is a steal. Now our next entry is another great returning one, and that is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game that is now back to 67% off, only $4.94. This one, however, will be ending on October 26th. Now this game is a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up done with an awesome retro aesthetic. However, what's really enjoyable about this game is that it's a great game to play in co-op, with up to 4-person local co-op and even up to 4-person online available. Not only that, with Halloween right around the corner, if you're going to be having a few people over and you're looking for an easy to pick up party game, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World could really fit that bill. The only little hint I do want to give, however, if you do decide to pick up this game, look into how you actually build stats in this game, because unfortunately, during the gameplay it doesn't explain it, and that does hinder quite a few people who try out the game. However, once you actually understand that you build stats by buying objects, the game actually becomes much more approachable. This is also a game that I actually played on stream, and I'll be linking that down below because I actually explained the system in that video. Either way, when this game falls below the $5 mark, it is an amazing pickup. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winners of the $5 eShop gift cards. And our first winner is going to be Phil Harwell, who said, "Another great video." And thank you so much, Phil, and thank you as well for being a long-time supporter. And now our second winner for today is going to be Diego Gregera, who said, "Good video, it's always easy to check the biggest deals here, then one by one in the Switch, thanks." And I'm really glad you find these videos helpful, Diego. That's pretty much why I love making them. So now all you need to do to claim your $5 eShop gift cards is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. So now if we jump straight back into our deals, we have another great one, and that is Figment, that is back to 90% off, only $1.99, and will be running all the way till November 8th. Now this game is a top-down action-adventure game with some puzzle solving. And yes, I'm going to say it, it does use a somewhat Zelda-like formula for its gameplay. However, that term really does get thrown around quite a bit, but I've got to say Figment is definitely among one of the best iterations of that formula. And I've really got to say it has a quite amazing art style and a stellar soundtrack inspired by heavy metal music. And to wrap that all up, it actually has a quite interesting storyline, all featured around the psyche of the human mind. Now I've got to say, if you're a fan of this type of gameplay, especially now with the game at only $2, there's no reason not to be picking it up. Now our next amazing deal for today is a game that's at a brand new low, and that is Dicey Dungeons, that is now 86% off, only $1.99, and will be running till November 3rd. On top of it, this will be my pick of the week. Now this game actually fuses together quite a few genres, being part tabletop game, part roguelike, and part deck building game. However, the basic gameplay, I've got to let you know, is very hard to explain because it actually flips up on a regular basis, even using RPG type mechanics for its combat. But one thing I can guarantee you here is that all these genres come together in a one-of-a-kind experience that is actually a fantastic one. And even me personally, it took me quite a while to try this game because at first, the aesthetics and also the tabletop nature of its gameplay was not necessarily things I was looking for. However, when I finally got around to trying it, I found that this game had so much depth to it, and also some really fun and rewarding gameplay mechanics, that it really ends up being a game I think everyone should give a shot, and that I do believe most people will end up enjoying. And you know what? The good news for this week, at only $2, it's not going to be quite an investment, and it could be a huge payoff. Now, our next game for today is Don't Starve, the Nintendo Switch edition, that is now 75% off, dropping to only $4.99, and will be running till November 1st. Now, this game is an isometric viewpoint survival roguelite. And just to start things off, although there are options to help you out, this remains nonetheless an extremely challenging game in the survival genre. And its main mechanic is, just as this title suggests, make sure you don't starve, and every day is about fighting for survival, with even monsters eventually attacking you. Now, I also find that although this game didn't make my list of top 10 Halloween games, it came very close, and it's actually a great game to be playing at this time of year, because it has an awesome spooky vibe to its art style and also its soundtrack. And this game really does a great job of always keeping you feeling slightly uneasy whenever you're playing it. So if you're looking for a great Halloween option at under $5, Don't Starve could be an amazing pickup. So now it's time for today's sizzle reel of deals with a ton of other great games to consider for this week. So we're now at the end of today's video, but I really want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to take a couple of seconds to really thank my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so appreciated, and you can check out all their names on the end screen of the video. Lastly, on the way out, don't forget that if you did like the video, consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, and clicking on that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.